What's going down, good people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, stick around for a little while. Maybe check out a couple videos, including this one. You might like what you see. If you don't like what you see, then at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. If you're asking me what it is that you could do, I suggest maybe buying a bucket of rocks, taking out, maybe one or two of those rocks out of that bucket, and giving those rocks a good kick. No, I'm just talking shit. A couple videos ago, I know you heard me say some shit like I wasn't really fucking with, Call of Duty no more, especially the World War II. Well, I was still fucking with Call of Duty. I was going to get back to my Black Ops 3, which I still am. That's not, what we talking about right now. I was kind of done with Call of Duty World War II. I felt like that some bitch was not for me. Even though I like the game, certain things, that I don't like about the game, but that's with any Call of Duty title. I was willing to work around those things and still, try to enjoy the game for the most part, but I was just having a hard time. So I, thought to myself, like, fuck this game. I'm not going to play it. I ain't tripping. Fuck it. Nah, whatever. But then I told myself, I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? You ain't never really been dirty in no other Call of Duty. So how you going to play yourself on this one? Bitch, if you don't get in the fucking game and do your goddamn thing. So I picked up my scuff and, I discarded that motherfucker a little while back, man. Gave it to the kids. I wasn't really utilizing that bitch. But I picked it up. And I've been using it for the last couple days, probably like 3 days. I seen a change. And I think my other joysticks was broke. I think the run button on them bitches was fucking up. So it was like I couldn't really run. I couldn't keep a fluid. What the fuck is fluid? I couldn't keep a fluid motion. You know what I'm saying? It's like I run for a hot second, then I stop. And I was like, man, what the fuck is going on? So I analyzed my gameplay a little bit. By doing YouTube and recording the gameplay, it gives me an opportunity to rewatch it. So I was watching, what I do wrong, what spots on the map that I might get killed the most, and what spots on the maps, on certain maps that I might do better at, what routes that I normally take and get killed, and just paying attention to little shit like that. So came down with a couple tips for me to do better. Now, I'm not titling this motherfucker tips for you to do better, because at the end of the day, we are different players. There's no particular order, so I ain't got these bitches wrote down by number. I actually just got an envelope with about 20 of them some bitches, 30 of them bitches on there. So I'm just gonna pick a few that I feel like is key to just having more of a successful game. So first thing, let me just get this out the way. Rock the Molotov cocktail. Well, this is what I do. I'm not rocking it to really get kills from it. I'm rocking it to get that score streak, because it seems easier to obtain your UAV once you get that Molotov. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's just a mental thing. Maybe subconsciously you're telling yourself that you're closer or whatever the fuck. But just seeing that first score streak pop up on your screen, giving you access to that Molotov, it's a boost to your morale. So I personally feel like, just getting the small score streaks first and maybe working towards the big ones later, but just getting comfortable with getting the first three. Like right now, I'm rocking the Molotov cocktail, the UAV, and if I'm not mistaken, the care package. But it just seems like I get all three of them bitches simultaneously, right, one right after the other. So, and then I'm also using, I think it's ordnance that raises the score streaks score level, but it does not reset upon death. So if I'm wrong, let me know down in the comment section, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what it is. I am smoking good right now, so if you hear it in my chest, that's because it's some good smoke. Don't play maps you're not comfortable with. I know that's like a simple thing, but a lot of times we get caught up in the rotation and we don't really back out of certain lobbies until it get too bad. But if you notice the map that's popping up and that's just a map that you completely be like, hell no, and previously you just had a good game, do not play that motherfucker. Don't feel like, well, man, I might go in this bitch and do my thing. Nah, fuck it. Just bag out that lobby, because a lot of times your first gut was, oh, fuck this damn map. So go with that. Stay behind as much cover as possible. I've been trying to do that myself. I don't like to be caught out in the open. So that means I got to slow down my gameplay just a little bit to move from cover to cover. Then so be it. I try not to engage another enemy after I've just taken a couple shots from a previous enemy. Now, even if I won that gunfight, I don't rush out into another gunfight, because in this particular game, it's not easy to win if you're already damaged. So just keep that in mind. Try to be patient. Now, if you know you win that gunfight, but you still hit a couple times, so you read a little bit, lay there maybe, or find you a spot like 5 feet away from where you were just at to kind of post up and wait for that potential enemy to slide through. And then once he do, drop him. Another one that I try to do is pay attention to my teammates that's around me. Try to look at their names and just pay attention to the route. And then if I notice their name on the kill feed, that'll kind of give me some kind of indication that it might be an enemy in that particular area that person was just at. So I know you probably do this, but a lot of times that I know I don't. I don't always look at the motherfucker next to me and pay attention to their name, and I'm more focused on myself. So, but if you just kind of be, aware of your surroundings in a sense, just, glance at the kill feed, glance at the motherfucking name, at least glance at their clan tag, you know what I'm saying? And then once you see that clan tag pop up, whether, they got the kill or they got killed, that lets you know that it was just some gunfire in that particular area. So be aware, because 9 times out of 10, once you kill one motherfucker, there's always another. So don't be afraid to run away. You know what I'm saying? Don't be hesitant to kind of, if you see an enemy but you don't really got the shot, don't take it, because it's just gonna give up your position. If you're not utilizing the airborne and got the silencer on, giving up your position is very, very easy in this game. Try to take smart shots. But if you can't, pick another route, turn around, go another way. But don't, rush up, because more than likely you might get caught off guard and you might run into like 2 or 3 defenders, or, just 2 or 3 enemies. So just keep that shit in mind. And I know this don't sound like your average motherfucker, tips and shit, but hey, it's how I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's not really tips for you, it's just tips that I've been doing. So if if you're curious, or you want to just pick up, or just at least hear how my mind works when I'm playing the game, and seeing if it applies to your game style, your gameplay or whatever, then hey, that's really it. Don't be afraid to kind of play the enemy, try to be the one that's on top, try to have the most advantage possible. So just don't rush into any kind of gunfight. It's not always beneficial. Always aim down sight, especially when you're hitting any corner. Stay behind as much cover as possible. Start off with the small score streaks, work your way up. Don't play maps you're not comfortable with, especially if you're having a good run and that one map come up. That one map could be the motherfucking downfall to your good run, and from that point on, it's nothing but shitty games. So, and don't engage when you already been taking a little bit of damage. So man, that's about it, man. I'm back in the game. I'm doing a little bit better. I got some good gameplay in the background, got some gangster music going along with it. You know what I'm saying? You know how we doing it. I had a lot of smooth shit that I've been playing lately, but I'm done with that smooth shit. I'm back with that gangster shit. I'm back with that shit that even if you don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about, you can play the motherfucking video, bang your motherfucking head to that shit, play that shit as loud as motherfucking possible, watch a motherfucker smoke everybody, and do your motherfucking thing, man. Roll up something, smoke good. That's been that, man. I'm back in this bitch. I'm trying to put out as much videos as possible, but I'm trying to put out some decent content. So if you don't feel like this is decent content, kiss my motherfucking ass. But I'm doing my thing, man. But I'm just trying to do it the way I want to. So continue fucking with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you play the game, man. If you got any tips and shit, let me know if you appreciate the tips, if you utilize them, if they're even a good one. They might even not be good to you, but they help me out. So at the end of the day, that was the video. I was just putting that shit out there. The information that's helping me, you might can apply it to your shit. So take it or leave it. But like always, man, stay 100 with yourself, stay 100 with the people. I am out.